Good evening, everybody. Saturday night, just got a bath. We did probably about a 2 or 3 hour stream with our Draenei Shaman to kick off the Burning Crusade pre-patch. So now we're going to go ahead and do the other side of that. This side is a little bit more familiar to me. I grew up playing a Blood Elf Hunter through original Burning Crusade, so I've pretty much seen all there is to see. I'm pretty sure I got Lore Master for the zones. I think I did all the quests and everything all through the Ghostlands, so nothing new, but the nostalgia factor will be high since it's been since the original release that I've played through the area. I do love the area. I have a lot of good memories there. Went on to become my main for many years, all the way through Legion. So yeah, we're coming back this time as a paladin though. I played my only female character that I think I've ever made on my account was my Blood Elf Hunter, and now we're finally making a male Blood Elf. Come on in and join us. Yeah, I don't know what it was back in the day. This was, you know, of course, what was Burning Crusade, like 2006, 2007. I can't remember exactly, but I must have been in my angsty period around my mid-20s where I thought that the Blood Elf males didn't look cool enough for me. So I decided to just go with a female, but I think it's probably the only female character I've ever rolled in World of Warcraft. I always play male just because, you know, I'm a dude, so I identify well with the dudes, and I just like how bulky their armor looks. It's probably my biggest gripe about my Blood Elf Hunter, because she has grown on me a lot through all the years. I don't like how small the armor looks on her. A lot of really cool armor that looks like amazing on orcs and taurens and even the male Blood Elves. It just looks so tiny on the Blood Elf females. So we're going male this time. Doing a paladin, probably doing a ret pally, I think. I am very unversed in paladins. I've never taken one above 10, I don't think. So this is going to be a new experience in that way. The Peon is ready to become a paladin though, so join us for the adventures of Pally Peon. Come on in. Alrighty, notice that I had one of my scenes there a little shifted off to the left. I'll have to fix that one before we go next time. If it goes right, it should line up on every single one of them, so you can't even tell that I'm doing a transition there. But yeah, three really big scenes and a lot of videos that I've generated over the last 2 days, so I'm bound to miss one or two here or there. I did get a drinky drink to celebrate our return to Eversong Woods. Got a Mekon Sour here. It's just tastes like a boozy juice basically, but not super boozy. Let's get some music going here. Yeah, let me give that a little swig here. Adventures of PP. I like it. I think we're gonna go with that. You thought they were hot? I definitely thought the Blood Elf females were hot. If I would say, I don't know though. After I've seen some. Have you ever seen Weed Elf? I love Weed Elf's videos. He's always making like rap videos, and he's got all like the Night Elf chicks dancing around and the Blood Elf chicks and stuff. I don't know. I think I might have to go Night Elf in my older years here. I don't know. Maybe when I was younger, I was more into the Blood Elf. But if we're gonna get all anime, and if I had to buy a Dakimakura, one of those pillows that you hold with an anime girl on it, I'd probably go Night Elf more than I'd go Blood Elf. But yeah, everybody's got their preferences. So we're gonna make our first Blood Elf dude. when I played Night or Blood Elf the first time, I had no idea at all anything about their lore. All I knew about them was what I learned from the cinematic. I learned that they like to squeeze the life out of little lizards, flying lizards, and that's about it. But now, you know, being tons of books in, many years of World of Warcraft, know quite a bit more about the Blood Elf and can appreciate their heritage, and hopefully looking to kind of see things in a new way for the first time. It's been a while since I've gotten to break this out. We've been playing so much Alliance recently, which is crazy because I used to play nothing but Horde. But I do have it sitting here. It is here at the ready. Whenever we're going to play Horde, I will put it on. I also have a midnight cap that Yuki gave me that I wear sometimes too, so we'll have to break that out as well. But it's not time for midnight yet. We're going to do some Burning Crusade pre-patch here. It was kind of teetering back and forth between if we were going to do the Paladin first or if I was going to jump on my Rogue. I feel like once I get onto my Rogue, because my guild is there, I might get pulled into a dungeon or something, which will probably be pretty long. So it's probably, if I want to get this playthrough up, I probably need to get this one out of the way first, and then when I get on my Rogue, I can stick around a little bit longer and possibly do some dungeons or something, questing at the very least. But yeah, let's go ahead and get in game here. Okay, that's not good. What is going on here? Oh, okay, it just took a second. That's weird. It does that every once in a while. We've got a little bit of a black screen there. We've got the music on this time, so this time I learned from the last one though. I know that the loading screen is going to go on for quite a while, so we'll turn the music off when it's time. Actually, we have... Yeah, that's right. We have our music on this time, so we actually have some music on the load screen. That was a pretty lonely Draenei opening for the last one. I can't even remember the opening for this one, but it'll be nice to see the old spots.
For nearly 7,000
years,
the High Elves cultivated a shining, magical kingdom, hidden deep within the forests of northern Lordaeron. But 5 years ago, the undead Scourge invaded Quel'Thalas and drove the elves to the brink of extinction. Led by the evil Death Knight Arthas, the Scourge
Sylvanas
destroyed
book,
the mystical
Arthas
Sunwell,
book, all of this is
severing the elves from the
delved
source of their
into, so
arcane power.
I know all about the scar now.
Are evident. The remaining elves have banded together and retaken much of their homeland.
It's going to make so much more sense this time around.
Calling themselves Blood Elves, these grim survivors are committed to regaining the vast powers they once commanded. Inspired by the leadership of their beloved prince, Kael'thas Sunstrider, the Blood Elves now seek new sources of arcane magic and the means of defending their land against the undying horrors.
I do not remember that crystal there.
As one of the few surviving Blood Elves, you must master your thirst for magic.
That's right, you start out here, yeah, now it's coming back to me. For some reason I was thinking of a different spot that was the starting area near the front gates, but yeah, it's not, it's here. Okay, let me get this stuff over here. This should go better this time because I just did it. First thing I need to do is I need to get the bartender off so I can actually move my bars around and see my hotkeys. I'll have to do my keybinds, but my bars should be all in the right spot. Okay, so I have to turn off a couple things here. To turn off better blizzard frames. I need to just take that one off, and I need to turn off bartender. I used to love bartender, but it's been nothing but problems ever since the pre-patch here. Dude, I am totally going to play Warcraft 3. I actually have it installed right now. I got the Reforged I actually want to do 1, 2, and 3. I know 1 and 2 are going to be a little bit more archaic, but I played them back in the game, never to completion though. I don't even think I ever played Warcraft 3 to completion. I played it quite a few times, but never went through all the other campaigns. I got through the first campaign, and I know I unlocked like the Death Knight campaign with Arthas, but I don't ever remember doing the Night Elf campaign. So that is definitely something that I want to do, for sure. Definitely. Where is Questy? Is Questy hiding? Questy should be up. Okay. Okay, first we'll go with Stabby Peon's layout. Switch, yes. Okay, that's already looking a lot better. Still missing Questy for some reason, but we'll worry about that in a second. Yeah, that's why I want to go back, because like the little parts of videos that I've seen, you know, all the areas that I went through and stuff, like Cain, Bloodhoof, and like all these characters that like I really didn't know anything about them. Now they're such big characters, and then there's areas that I've spent so much time in. I really want to appreciate all that, because the YouTube videos I've seen that dive into those areas, it's like, oh crap, it was that area the whole time, you know. I'm seeing the same thing. So definitely want to go through it all. Where's our cast bar? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I think we just need to turn on our action bars. Okay, much cleaner than last time, that's for sure. Now we just need to do key binding, so that is still going to take me a minute. Let me pull up the graph. I need to save that locally somewhere. Okay, quick bind key mode. Q, T, R, F, C, middle mouse button 4, X, Shift X, Shift E, Shift Q, Shift T, Shift R, Shift F, Shift C, Shift middle mouse button, Shift mouse button 4. Now down to the controls, Control E, Control Q, Control T, Control R, Control F, Control C, Control middle mouse button, Control mouse button 4, and then I do Control X there. And if you notice, while I was doing all that, I never looked down at the keyboard once. That shows that I've really adapted to all these ones that I have on screen here. It's just for visual. I don't do any clicking on them. I've got them all in spots. There's a couple that are still a little rough for me to get to. Like some, like the Control Q is one that I don't like to use too much, but I'm trying to train my fingers to go there a little easier. There's a couple other things, like I could change out V to be one that I use pretty often. But I like to have the weapon sheathing there for some reason, just because that's how I've always had it. Shift D, Control D. So these ones are all just around the WAS key. Shift A, Control A, Shift W, which I use quite a bit because that's my shoot button. That's what I shoot everybody in the back with my sniper rifle on my rogue. Shift S, this is usually like a cooldown for one of my damage dealing cooldowns. Control S, and then a control, that's my pickpocketing button on rogue. I don't know what I'll put it on as this. I think I will bind whatever I put here. I'm gonna, yeah, I'll put the melee bound to what I go into stealth with. I'm not gonna really use it really. I really hope that I didn't have to click that character specific one first, because that would really suck. Okay, should be good. Auto loot, of course. Okay, I think that was a record time there. Actually, I need to do one more. Create window. Wait, where do I put what this is? I don't want damage done. I want... No. Stop it. Any threat? No. Not everything standard. I wanted to put healing on it. Is that not turned on right now? Options panel. Healing done. Boost Pally Rogue Hunter Lock. Sorry, I saw that up there and then I got sidetracked. Are you gonna play on our server? Definitely don't boost a rogue because all the gear should be mine. So, you know, I don't see a lock. We don't have many locks. I'm not even sure if we have a lock. I mean, I have a lock all that's really low, but I haven't really seen any locks in our guild. I would look, but I'm on the wrong faction right now. Yeah, I don't know if we have very many locks. Locks are fun. Oh, it's just a right click. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, healing done. Okay, we'll put this down here. Well, thank you, sir. Boost or no boost? That is a good question. That is a good question. For me personally, I don't plan on boosting at all. But I say that with a level 60 on the character, on the server already. Moose, or otherwise known as Nora, he went ahead and boosted, but because he didn't have a character. All just depends on how much time you have, I guess. I just love the leveling experience too much to boost. I think like the main way I get attached to a character is going through all the zones with them, even if it's zones that I've done so many times already. I just for some reason really like going through the zones. Boss. Oh, actually, it's not that I need glasses. If I look at it, I can actually see it, but check this out. I want to see how small this is up here. See where my cursor's moving around up there? That's where my YouTube chat is. I could actually, I think I can plus that up. Or no, maybe I can. Yeah, it's, oh, okay, yeah, that will. Okay, there, that's a little bit easier. Okay, we can see a little bit better. Gonna join you right now. Oh, nice. Pally Rogue, Hunter, Lock. In that case, whatever you want, man. You should get on our Discord too. Yeah, it is pretty far away. Yeah, like even reaching out with my hand, I can't even reach it. It's pretty far up there. It's actually sitting on a Nintendo Switch 2 box. That was like the perfect height box for it for some reason. I believe you're on my Discord, right? If you want to jump on Discord. No, I choose. Sure, let's have you do a lock. I like hanging out with warlocks just because they have cool looking spell effects. If I'm choosing for you. Alright, that was a lot faster than I... Seal of Righteousness fills the paladin with Holy Spirit for 30 seconds, granting melee. For 30 seconds? Holy crap, that's not very long. See, like all these different quadrants where I have all my keybounds, they all have like different categories. Like my E and Q are those like things that you're just constantly casting. You know, like frost bolts or sinister strikes, stuff like that. T is what I do for interrupts, for the most part. R is like when I need to get away, like throwing up frost. I forget the name, but like frost traps on Hunter. Is it Ice Noah? I can't remember the name. The mage spell that freezes everybody. I use R to run away on a rogue, Shift R. F is usually kind of like more ranged abilities. C is all tied in with healing and stuff, and then I use my middle mouse button for all of my AoE stuff. So I don't really have a spot for like auras. I'm trying to think where I should toss auras. Oh, Noradai. Sorry. Ring ring dog. I need ya on Discord. Oh, okay. Let me... Where is Discord? Oh, I see you in there. What's up, man?
Oh, this dungeon run has been so bad.
Skullomance?
Yeah.
What's going on with it?
Oh, just so slow.
It's a guild group?
No.
Just
just a bug.
Ah.
The entire time you've been gone, and we're just about at the last boss.
Wow. Yeah, I only did Skullomance once, but it was pretty quick. But the guildies it was a full guildie group, and they seem to have done it quite a few times. I need to get my key for Skullomance so I can get in there to make flasks if they sell still. I've heard that Flask of Supreme Power might still be somewhat usable partway through Burning Crusade.
Yeah.
All right.
Still 6 times, still top of the damage meter.
Okay, well, heal can go on C. Mana tap reduces a mana. Oh crap! You can take away their mana. Okay, I guess I'll put my seal on F. Arcane Torrent. That's always good for... It's a good one to have. Do paladins have any type of interrupt or anything like that?
Not that I've been using so far. I done very little research into my skills.
Devotion aura is available right now.
Oh,
Oh crap! You know what? I don't think my characters even have gold on my horde side. Stakey peon. Oh, I've got 3 gold on my druid. That's not very much. I'm gonna be slumming it on bags, I think, until I can make some money on my horde side. This is why I really need to get my undead mage to 60 ASAP, because I have like no income. He's a herbalist and tailor, but I had 85 gold once and then I got rid of it all pretty much. I haven't even got my mount yet because I'm only 22. The sooner you begin your education, Polypeon, the better for all of us. There is little room for errors, so listen closely. The burning crystals, the green floating objects to the west of the Sunspire here have long been used to power the Isles. Experimentations, the mana worms were their guardians, but the scourge invasion of Quel'Thalas has driven them errant from our lack of magical control over them. There's little choice but to thin their numbers for reclamation. Do this, then return to me. So we're killing mana worms, which makes sense because that's what we do in the trailer. We're gonna suck the life out of those little buggers. Maybe they've got some gold too. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, we also need to move our map. That is an important one. Edit mode.
yeah, if that guy's gonna make a character and needs an invite to the guild, let me know.
Well, it's on the horde side. We have our old guild for horde, but that guild is probably going to get abandoned when we actually get these the Alliance War Council. They're talking about making the Horde War Council. That's where I'll probably put all of my characters after it, because I want to keep on playing with them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you?
From what I kind of heard you saying, saying, it sounded like he was going to jump onto an Alliance character on Doomside.
No, that was me reading the chat wrong. He said boss. I heard boost. Okay, let's get you on screen there.
Yeah, it was a go live notification for your YouTube channel that woke me up the last time.
Oh yeah, work.
No, I got one of those cheap little Amazon smartwatches. I love the thing.
Oh, nice.
It buzzed
Yeah.
right on my wrist. What the
I think I have it programmed to say work. Sinbeard, there he is. There's our man. Did you want to use Discord, Mr. Sinbeard? Is that like a Sinbad play on words? It's pretty awesome if it is. Or are you cool just doing chat? Either way is fine by me. My god, two-hander. I haven't used a two-hander in so long. Just chat. No worries. Fellbeard was taken. Nice. I'll probably see the messages a little bit better if they're in chat, like in-game chat. Probably so I don't miss your messages. I gotta make my chat window a little bit bigger here.
best part about this group is I'm pretty much attuned to Nexamus.
Paladin, it's like 30 seconds? Really? That's all you get for your auras?
I used No. That's just a seal. Use that for your judgment when it almost runs out. Because if I do remember correctly, yeah, so that seal increases your holy damage. So I like to keep that up. And then when it gets to like 5 seconds, I cast judgment. And then I recast that seal.
Yeah, I guess I don't have judgment yet. It's probably a couple levels in.
Yeah, it really just triggers your judgment. So when my seal almost expires, I cast judgment and I re-trigger my seal just so I get that added holy buff.
Okay, until I get something good, we're gonna put E there. Alright. You look like a Sin Beard. I could totally see you as a Sin Beard. Oh my god, this is like the best loot ever. Yeah, I would cancel that too. That's some good shit. Woohoo! Thank you, sir. Yes. We are ready for Nax. Let's do this. Man, Bagnonium, one of the icons, has gone green. Some of the icons got removed, I think, because I had a couple macros that lost their graphics. Okay, we'll get some new boots. Palipian, I hope you're ready to get to work because there's so much for you to do here on Sunstrider Isle. Ever since the destruction of Sunwell by Arthas and the Scourge, we have been erased adrift on the sea of uncertainty. We teeter on the edge of oblivion. Wow, that's kind of dark. This will change, Paladin. You will learn and aid our recovery at the same time. Outland awaits us. Unfortunate measures. Your effort has made something clear that honestly I wish were not true. The unchecked power of the burning crystals has maligned a much larger swath of its isle's natural balance than I thought. We must now take on more unfortunate measures to reclaim control. The nearby links as have succumbed to the influence of the crystals. They must be put down. They always want to put down all the animals, don't they? Bring their collars. Well, if they have collars, aren't they people's like pets? Palipion, as I may yet be able to fashion magical restraint to turn some back from being uncontrolled. Okay, so... Unfortunately, Sinbeard, you reminded me that I need to be reading quest text, and it's something that I try to remind myself of, so now you have to wait for me to read the quest text. Palipion, I hope you're ready to get to work, because there's so much for you to do here in Sunstrider Isle. I feel like I heard that before. As you advance within your class, you will want to take advantage of the training that your class trainer can provide you. For young paladins here on Sunstrider Island, your trainer is Xdefiant Sunstriker. Speak with Xdefiant to see what the training he has available for you. This thing he will teach the things he teach do have a cost, so bring some coin. Trainer is with all trainers Sunstrider Island in Sunspire. Okay.
Oh, that wasn't even the last boss.
Oh, that one where they summon you into the room and stuff?
Yeah, that's what we're getting ready to go and do now.
See the pride swelling in your chest. I read at about 600 word per minute, so get good. Yeah. I can read fast if I'm not reading aloud. I get tripped up on my words if I read aloud. Maybe I need practice. I've got nothing but time. That's a lie. I hardly have any time at all to play the game. See the pride swelling in your chest. Already you fancy yourself one of the Blood Knights. In time you'll earn your place among us, but first you must learn to harness and master the powers of the light, hone your skills at arms, and prove your worthiness. You must be prepared to endure the derision. Derision? What is derision? I just learned a new word, but I don't know what it means. Fear and revulsion of those you're sworn to defend. Okay, that's an odd thing to say. So it is among those who can't comprehend the price of the great power of safeguards. Keep your head high and your blade ready. So Rhett, we can use pretty much two-hand sword the whole way, right? I believe.
Yep. You can. I would definitely suggest getting something like a spear or a mace. Or probably a mace with a slower swing time.
Swords are cool though. That was my comeback to that. Okay, we're out to kill lynxes. Sinbeard is probably 5 quests ahead right now because I'm going too slow. I just tried to go stealth right now. Can't take the rogue out of me. Okay, there's no point, I guess, in doing that twice. Thank you, sir. Paladins don't really have much to do in the first couple levels, do they?
Oh no, I boosted mine. It's been a blast of a character.
Have you ever played a lock before, Grandma Collins? I think I remember you giving me some warlock advice back in the day. Might have been 6th Jet though. Alright, the lynxes are popular. I saw a house cat. Should we kill that? Fistful of slivers. It's a shame that we've lost control of many of the creatures here on the island. This was a place of tranquil, steady research. Now all we can do to keep from being attacked by our own creations. I'm going to offer you a chance to receive cat down. Oh, you actually can kill them? That's kind of effed up. I didn't know you could actually kill them. I figured they'd be off limits. My mother would not approve. I don't either. I'm more of a dog person, but I like cats too. Receive a magical boon in exchange for collecting on your part. Bring me a stack of arcane slivers that are found on the mana-using creatures of the Sunstrider Isle. Okay. Can we get some paladin stuff yet? Because seriously, like, I really feel like I need more buttons to press. Ah, there we are. Thank you for that ping there. Got your warlock trainer over there too. And now I need you to do something. Well, Watcher Sonal is in need of your services. You would do well to integrate yourself with him. He waits on the exterior platform. Ramp the chamber leads up to. Okay, so we have to go upstairs, but we want some paladin stuff. What do you have? Devotion Aura. Give 55 additional armor to your party member. Oh, okay, so it's a buff. Yeah, nothing yet as far as other buttons to press, but we can give our buddy Sinbad a buff here now, it looks like. Sunspire held a beautiful vantage point of Sunwell once. Our lives have been turned upside down. Polypion, but we nonetheless carry on. It's our way. We are survivors. If you survive this upheaval to carry on your own right, then you must learn how to survive. All blood elves must do this. You must master your insatiable hungering for magic before it masters you. How good a paladin. I've been expecting you. There are quite a few tasks I have and particularly suited to. With all the chaos happening here at the Sunspire, I haven't had a chance to collect my belongings I've left at various places on the isle. I think I remember this like from all those years ago. I must maintain my vigil over the Sunwell here, so I'll ask you to collect them in my stead. I need my scrying orb, my scroll of scourge magic, and my journal. Use this satchel for some extra space as my things are rather bulky. Well, that's kind of him. Return them to me and I'll give you a little something, you know, for all the effort. Yeah, I think like when I did this last time, I didn't have anything like questy or anything, and I think I spent like a bunch of time running around looking for this stuff. Day after day I stand here watching, waiting. I've been accused of dwelling too much on our past while my eyes look to the horizon. But it is my firm belief that each visitor to this island should honor those who have sacrificed all so that they may continue to do so. Dathramir Sunstrider was our first king. He led us from Kalamdor through the Maelstrom. Seek out his shrine to the west and do not return to me until you've read the plaque on his honor. Okay. Sinbeard is probably like banging his head against a wall somewhere right now.
That key just fell off my keyboard.
Hey, you do get a kick as... Oh, a kick? Really? As Blood Elf? Blood Elves know how to kick? Surprised your ankles didn't break from that jump. Hey, what are you trying to say? I'm made of sturdy stuff. I know I look a little dainty, but... Trust me. Knowledge is power, true power, my young friend. You'll be wise to acquire as much of it as you can and pay proper heed to those who've already done so. AoE kick with Arcane Torrent. I have Arcane Torrent. We're raising the sun. Well, we fooled ourselves into thinking we had apex of our civilization. It took the scourge to bring us down. Thirst unending. If there's only one lesson you deign to remember from your time in Sunstrider Isle, let it be this. Control your thirst for magic. It is a thirst unending. Polypion, you must absorb energy to survive via mana tap, and you must control how you release via Arcane Torrent. Failure is to become one of the wretched. That's crazy. Yeah, the wretched, they show up later. We have a whole army of the wretched in Legion. Hopelessly addicted and insane. Seek out all the creatures on the isle that have mana and mana tap them. Learn to master your cravings for power. Okay, I think I've grabbed all the quests now. I can stop. You started this though. I'm actually enjoying reading all the quest text though, so good call on that one.
Let's see if I can pass you.
You probably can. So what? I need to arcane mana tap. Ah, okay. Not necessary, but I'm gonna heal for the hell of it. Feels weird to have a heal. Fortunately, mana tap is still down. It's got kind of a bit of a cooldown on it. Hey, I got a cloak. These mana slivers don't drop very often, do they?
Nope. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't think Arthas did anything wrong.
You wanted him to lay waste to the Blood Elves city? It's pretty
More
messed up in the book, man. He uses all the corpses of all the freshly raised Blood Elves that he kills. Well, I guess they're just High Elves at the time, but he basically makes a bridge across the river to get across to where Sylvanas is from all the dead that he fills the river bank with. At least there's a lot of these things.
cooldown of mana tap sucks.
Yeah, it does. I would have been done with this one way earlier if not for that. Okay, there's a mana tap. Are you in the area here?
You should be.
Let me send you an invite. What's your character name?
Nora with 2 R's and 2 A's.
Say that again.
Nora with 2 R's and 2 A's.
There we go. Alrighty. Well, looks like we're done with that. Oh, we need more lynxes. Guess we can turn this in while we're here. You've done well today, Pally. PM willingness to learn shows that you may very well rise above the unyielding cravings you must endure as a blood elf. Rest not on your laurels, young one. Instead, seek to master what you haven't learned. Only through diligence will we, as a race, survive. Take this, it may be of some use to you. Go now and bring glory once more to our people. Okay. Yeah, it seems so long ago that I went through this area. Woohoo! 3. I don't think I get anything at 3. Fighting beef. Oh, fighting bee. That's unicorn. Unicorn's on. See if Unicorn wants to join us. Started new blood elves. If you want to join, we are level 3. Yeah, Yuki's not feeling too well, so she might not be on stream, but it seems like she woke up to possibly play.
Kind of brushing off the dust of playing a hunter.
You are? She's playing another hunter too. She wants to do a YouTube series where she records the whole journey. What do we got here? Ooh, we got some pants. I will put those pants on. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna have to get a mage episode in here really quickly because I'm not liking the back situation.
Could you imagine if you had a lot of stuff in the auction house that just expired in the mail?
You know, I wondered if I did. There was a couple of things that I sent to other characters and stuff, to alts. There was a couple that I caught that were like, one was like 11 hours, a package of like about 10 different just like random greens and stuff, but about 10 items that were about 11 hours from expiring. So it's very possible some stuff did expire. Probably
Can you
just
do me a favor there, Xdefiant?
Scarlet Monastery stuff. What's that?
You switch the loot to free for all?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you're probably far away.
Yeah, everything I'm killing I can't loot.
Oh, Sinbeard, I thought of something good. Anytime you chat or something and you want me to look at it, because I'm like super slow, just ping the map once and I'll know to look at chat. That can be like your bell that you ding on and say, hey, give me attention, give me attention. Just level from 2 to 3 in 8 minutes and 4 seconds. Oh, is that an add-on that tells that? That's crazy.
Who was that?
He's flexing. Nora's flexing here. Many of the creatures here on the Isle were at some point bound to non-aggression, complacency by our magical skills. When the Scourge destroyed the sun while our hold over these creatures shattered. Oh, that's why the lynxes have collars on. Arcane slivers are the remnants of our control we once had, and such might be useful in fashioning a new device to aid us in regaining their control. Better still, perhaps the slivers could be used on what? At least the Isle. What? Malaise. They have some weird words I've never heard of in Blood Elf culture here. Splendid, these will do nicely.
Yeah.
What is that?
That add-on is the guide I use for all my leveling and had it disabled.
Ah. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I don't care if it comes in my chat.
Oh, no,
These will do nicely. I've been doing quite well thinking of the current, at least Sunstrider Isle suffers under. One possible course of action I have is to collect these arcane slivers from the beasts on the Isle. In doing so, they could be experimented on. This would give us potential source of culpability. Anyways, I will tend to the research. Allow me to place this incantation on you. I believe you'll make good use of it. Okay, this is probably well, it's a different cape. It's not a better cape. It's a cape.
I just meant to say, like, I meant to flick it back on for this.
Why doesn't... Oh, that's a quest item. That's why. Okay. I still need 2 more Lynx collars. One more Lynx color to go. I'm probably the very last, aren't I? It's weird, the look of the Blood Elf males doesn't bother me at all anymore, but I really remember disliking the look of the Blood Elf males.
Any reason in particular?
I can't think of what it would be. I mean, I think the most obvious is I thought they looked a little fruity, but I really, maybe I'm just more elf tolerant now or something. Like, they just look like a badass blood elf to me now. Okay, we got a green chain vest. You're to report to my assistant, Lanthan Perillion. He'll instruct you on what needs to be done next. While we're here at the Sunspire, we'll continue to rain in burning crystals. You'll be focused on more pressing matter concerning Faltherin Academy. Lanthan will explain fully when you speak to him. Simply walk west of here along the path and you should see him standing close by. Good luck, Polypion. Yeah, dude, I just totally had like a memory from like way back in when this launched. I remember getting out of this area totally and then having to come back because I never found those belongings that one dude has. I gotta go pick those up now. I was like, I had that quest in my log probably like 15 levels later, and I had to look up online finally where to get all the different pieces. Back before Questy. I'd like to say that that makes me cool and like better at the game, but the truth of it is like I just didn't complete a bunch of quests. They would just sit unfinished in my log until they got full and I had to drop them. I did look up some stuff, but a lot of times for some reason I would just try to grind on mobs. Looks like Fighting Bee is that's Unicorn's battle tag. She's just in the app right now. She's not in game. I thought maybe she was gonna get online. Maybe not. Look at this. What a nice guy I am. Nora has this quest and I don't even have it, but I'm gonna kill it just for you. What a team player.
Well, I appreciate it.
I do what I can. Oh yeah, I need to set my key bindings. I need to set my key bindings. Did I? Yeah, I did, didn't I? You like that? No, just joking. I need to set my key bindings. I realized that you can put the raid target labels on hotkeys. I didn't know you could do that. Target markers. I always have been right-clicking and then selecting for those. I'm just gonna harass you with target markers now.
Okay.
I gotta finish this one quest before I figure it. Source of Magic. It's over here. Oh, and when you chat, Sinbeard, pound away on that map until I reply because I space out. I might not hear it unless it's like an alarm going off in my head.
Can't be any worse than I was in the last dungeon.
Okay, now we can hopefully get some like buttons to press. I feel like I'm not pressing enough buttons. Oh, I'm the first one to find the scroll of Scourge magic. That's got to be worth some type of prize, right?
A little arrow that tells me where to go and what to do.
Hey, it was a lot harder than that. I don't appreciate you making my achievement so trivial. It was really hard. The arrow, it turned a lot of different directions.
I'm saying I have a little arrow that tells me where to go and what to do. Like right now, I have to go train my class spells.
I probably should do that too.
$25 a month, or not $25 a month, just $25.
Where did you guys
And
get
it's set
this Arcane Wrath quest? Is it down below or something? On my map it says it's there, but... Tainted Arcane Wrath? Do you have to go up the ramp to get that, or what?
I don't read the name of the quests. I read very little stuff in this game.
It looks like you're on the quest now.
No, I'm on the Belongings quest. I probably turned it in. It's probably the guy right down by the tree.
I don't think I found somebody by the tree. Magistrate said Rona told me you'd be along quick enough. Palipion fell through an academy to our west. A huge floating building on the ornate spires is in bad shape. You're going to be leading the effort to recapture it from the wretched. Oh, so the wretched actually show up here? Blood Elf has forever succumbed to the basest cravings. Hope you're ready to work. This is not going to be a lesson about danger, but what happens when you forsake the realities of who you are. I wonder what Arcanist Larissa would think about us killing all of her wretched. To the academy, one another task that needs to be done immediately. Once used to aid in the gardening sunstorage of Isle, the bestial tenders now have grown out of our control. Clear them out with due haste, but be warned their lack of control has made them aggressive. Oh, I got a message there. I'm back. What's the Discord? Okay. What's the best way to share the Discord, Nora? I can never find where it is.
I would probably go with an invite and then send or put it right in the YouTube chat as a clickable link.
Oh, in an invite to like this call.
And to like your server.
For some reason, like the layout of Discord for me is always like doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I get that.
Let's see. Invite to server. Okay, copy. Yeah, okay, here, I'll put it in the Twitch chat for you.
Isn't he on your YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube I meant. We're in the WoW Classic channel right now. Okay, Feral Tenders.
This area's flooded.
Now I have to kill those trees.
That doesn't sound very elf-like.
Hey, how's it going, man? Let me get your volume turned up here. I've got you on pretty low. Hold on one second. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
How's it going, man? Nice to hear your voice finally. See if I can get it a little bit louder. Okay, yeah, we'll put you up to 200. Okay, say something now.
Something now.
Works for me. Much better. Okay, the trees are being kind of jerks. I really need to go get some spells. I feel like I'm just like, I press one button and then I wait for it to die. It feels really weird.
Welcome to playing as a paladin.
What is your main, by the way?
Main on what?
It's like whatever your home server is, like whatever you've invested most time in, probably.
My main on retail right now is a shaman. An
Shaman.
Shaman and
Nice.
a resto druid. And then on the PvP world, it's a warlock.
Oh, cool. Well, I guess you're at home in your warlock skin here.
Played warlocks for like 19 years, so it's pretty comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Ahaha, snake that kill.
I had to relearn Rogue all the way because I only played it that first year and then I didn't touch it after that. I want to get back to Mage though too, especially I need a farming mage that can support all of my horde characters. I've been thinking about doing that thing since I have Yuki here, that we can be in the same room and do that thing where I can pass greens or blues on the Tenaris auction house and like refresh it really quick. Probably test it out with some like really crappy stuff that I don't care if it gets taken, because I think there's add-ons that like snipe for it, but it'd be nice to get some currency switched over to this side. Okay, Solonin's belongings have been returned. He clapped. It feels kind of insulting the way he clapped. Well done. I need to be perfect for the task. Once it's safe to make use of our outdoor facilities on the Isle, I'll be putting these things to good use. Like I mentioned, please feel free to keep the satchel. Oh, okay, so I got a little bag. Also, you may find the piece of armor to be useful. Consider it ample compensation for a simple task performed dutifully. Everything he says is like a little bit insulting. Just a little
Condescending.
bit. Yeah, kind of condescending the whole time. Guess that's Blood Elves for you.
No.
4-slot bag. I am living the dream.
I'm slowly getting caught up.
See, you are 4. Yeah, no, you're already caught up. I'm only 4.
I'm almost done with the starter area.
You were just booking it.
Yeah, well, the same thing happened when we did a bunch of group members. We did the Pandaria when that Mists of Pandaria came out, and like I was the very last. Like Yuki was the worst. She like gunned it through the whole thing. Okay, Judgment. I finally got Judgment. Okay, that means I get to press a button, right?
With your judgment, I would use your seal. I'd try and keep your seal up all the time, because it's going to give you more damage with more of your abilities later on, so it's going to be a good habit to build up. And then right when it hits about 5 seconds, cast your judgment, then flip your seal back on.
So wait, Blessing of Might, that's a second buff I can have up with Devotion or okay, Aura is always on. So it's like a stance kind of. And then Judgment
Hey,
spins it.
your Judgment is used by your seal, so that little flying hammer one.
Yeah.
You need that on to use your Judgment.
Does it get used up when you do it?
Yep. That's why you wait. That's why I personally wait till my seal is at about 5 seconds left for its cooldown.
I see. I
Then I
see.
cast Judgment, flip my seal back on. Then I go through a different rotation, and I have more more abilities that deal holy damage.
Are there any times when you just like want to keep on going back and forth between casting the seal on and then judgmenting over and over again, or is that just not something you do?
I haven't encountered a time like that, but I could see if you're in like a heavily populated area and you know you can take on more than one mob, or you have a healer with you, I would just so you can tag everything, right?
It doesn't say how much damage it does. Let's see. We'll do it on this guy. Oh, wow. That did quite a bit of damage. Huh. I guess like bouncing in between enemies, though. Because there's no cooldown on it, right?
Your Judgment's going to have a cooldown. Your seal is not.
So basically, like, in between each enemy, put up a new seal and then start the fight by messing it up with that. Then you might need to reapply it, right?
Yeah, every time you want to use your Judgment, you're going to need a seal on.
What's the cooldown on the seal? The seal is...
The seal, I don't think will have a cooldown. The Judgment will.
Okay, so it's probably... I mean, if I'm thinking about it right, it seems like I should probably... Right before I attack something, I should seal, Judgment, and then seal again to up my damage. Does that sound right?
Yep.
Okay, I have buttons to press now. I feel like I'm doing something. I've got to get this tree quest done. I'm at like 1 of 7 on both of these. Yeah, I had thought you were on our Discord before, Grandma Collins. We're pretty active on there. We chat throughout the week, even when we're not gaming and stuff. All about WoW for the most part, but.
I think I was gonna join once before, but I never did.
Could have been me not being able to figure out where the invite button was. That happens pretty often. The hammer graphic is pretty sick when it flies in for Judgment. Got a pretty decent range too.
Yeah, it's a great ability. I've been having a blast with my paladin.
I'm trying to use it for pulling. Maybe I'll put it on the button that I usually use for shoot. I'm trying to make it feel a lot like my rogue. At least like the same type of abilities and the same type of buttons, even if it's a different class.
That's one thing I feel like Classic did very well, is every class kind of has its own feel.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything has its own feeling and own little class fantasy, and not a single thing is balanced. It's lovely.
Yeah. So these days, are you more a retail guy or a classic?
I just decided to make some classic tunes because I never like brought them up when classic came out, so now I'm a dedicated classic player, I guess.
Nice. Yeah, I actually didn't really plan on getting this deep into classic. I have enough retail content that I want to get to that could have kept me plenty busy, but man, it got my hook. It's hooks in me just playing the rogue, and even when I was doing the hunter and the undead mage before that, I was having just so much fun with it. Like, just kept on
Gotta get you in a
playing.
hardcore there, Peon.
What is that?
We've got to get you into the hardcore mode.
I mean,
I would do hardcore.
I've got it as set as a goal, but I mean, I think I don't know that I'd stick to it. It's a little bit of a consultation that I could at least bring the character over to Dream Scythe after. But man,
Skip this.
losing all that time just sounds like a bad time.
I'm just sad we're not able to bully Blizzard into letting it become TBC.
Oh, for hardcore?
Yeah.
Has some
Well, that's one thing I'm happy about with like the RXP guide. I know it's the most controversial one out there, but I can go in and make it, and it has its own pre-saved hardcore mode.
I mean, I know they're talking about OnlyFans 3 or whatever, and they're going to have like an add-on. Is that add-on going to be live from the get-go? For
Yeah,
all
they're
the
going to go
hardcore
back
people?
they're going to go back to the original Bloodseal Buccaneers hardcore add-on.
From what I've heard, though, in like Burning Crusade, like there's certain parts where like there's mechanics that basically just delete certain characters like throughout the raid. Like,
Yeah, that's why they're going to go back in and augment the original hardcore one.
yeah.
From what I've heard, at least. And I know, I forget the guy's name, but the guy who made Ultra Hardcore, since TBC was announced, has been working on TBC Ultra Hardcore.
Oh, so like basically like if you got hit by one of those abilities, you wouldn't go to the graveyard for good, you would be revivable?
Oh no, you'd still be dead. They have ways in those guides and everything to avoid everything like that.
Oh, so there, because I was under the assumption that they were like unavoidable things where it's just like, no, 2 people are going to die in this fight, it might be you. That seems like...
Yeah, they'd have you avoid like that instance then.
Oh, okay.
Or it would be one of the last things that you do. I know, like with RXP, what I really enjoy about this guide is it teaches you every little mechanic in the game, like split pulling, leashing, kiting.
Yeah, because you would think those are probably in progression, right, for the raids and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure when Blizzard finally, I mean, they have to get around to it eventually, right? When they do it, they'll probably just take out that mechanic.
Or just let people sacrifice their friends.
Yeah.
What kind of bugs me about this is... I'll join this guild for now.
I declined. I've joined too many of those where it's just like random spam.
Yeah, it's not for fun. But, like we're going to be going right into the last patch of TBC.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be,
which I mean,
a raw release.
I'm okay with, because like I mean, I think we've got some more chances for doing raid content with the guild that we're in now. I think it's like more within our grasp, but it's still not a huge guild. So like if content is a little bit easier, I'm okay with it, because I'd like to see more of it. Every name I tried to the characters throttle, I couldn't make it. Oh, hold on one second. Looks like Yuki's trying to make a blood elf, but she said the character's throttled. Oh, are they stopping people from making horde characters right now? You
I
guys
have no
just
idea.
made them. Let me go see what she's talking about.
On the right realm.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
So I know one PvP realm is completely locked.
Oh, happened.
Do you guys know about the group finder in Classic?
What part of the group finder?
Just that you guys can like have something to like help find raid groups instead of just spamming chat.
Oh yeah. I'm waiting for one of the add-ons I use. I think it was like Elegy Postboard or whatever, and it pulled up every group for every dungeon or every raid all in one area.
Just making sure, since you guys were talking about having a small guild, not enough people to do stuff with, so you guys can plug some people.
Well, on Night Slayer, I've raided everything. The only reason I really came back to Dream Scythe was my guilds all staying back in Classic, didn't want to progress to TBC.
Yeah, I don't understand why people didn't want to progress. Like, why would you join the anniversary server if you're just gonna stay in Classic era anyways?
I don't know. Here, wants me to go get his head. But he's dead already.
I bet you I would have caught up to you if there was not 20 other people on this like academy tower platform thing killing everything.
Oh yeah. I just tab auto attacked or just spammed that until Buddy showed up. And I clipped him.
I got that guy dead. I just can't kill enough of the other mobs. I just keep spamming my instacast, hoping I get the tag.
Also like half asleep right now too, which is adding to the fun.
Yeah, man, she's totally locked out. That sucks. It's Blood Elf and Draenei are both throttled right now. It says creation of those characters is currently, that type of character is throttled.
That's what chat's been talking about. Every single layer is maxed right now.
That's insane. It's, everybody's trying to make these new characters. Yeah, I mean, I did create both of these characters like 2 or 3 days ago. Wonder how long it's been locked.
Maybe like 20 minutes. I'll probably unlock when enough people like move on to our next zone.
Yeah, maybe in like, try it in like 30 minutes or so. It's not a long-term thing. She's gonna do some Uber Eats in the meantime. I'm gonna give her my phone. Look at that. I had to download Uber Eats. I don't even have it on my phone. That would have been cool if you could have made a blood elf with us. Although these guys are probably already level 60.
Some pretty good luck.
Okay. Sounds like she's gonna order some Indian curry. That's one spot where we differ. We both like curry, but I like Japanese curry, and I can't really eat Indian curry much. All I can eat from Indian curry restaurant is like naan or tandoori chicken or something like that, but Japanese curry is bomb.
No, I go
Will
hard
shake
on
my dust.
Indian curry.
What was that?
I'm slowly shaking the dust off of leveling again, Peon.
Nice. What were you saying, Sinbeard?
I go hard on some Indian curry.
Yeah, that's like that's the standard, I would say. Like almost everybody I know, even in Japan, probably prefers Indian curry, even Japanese people, but I like really simple stuff, so I don't like a ton of spices mixed together. I can eat it, but I just don't really enjoy all the different spices.
Yeah, I like spice, but I can't eat Indian food.
I like pepper, like black pepper, but other spice I don't really eat. Like we went to McDonald's for lunch and they have the black pepper nuggets right now. They're really good. You've discovered the location of the shrine. Upon further examination, you sense a stronger pulse of the strange power that has gripped the isle. You feel a bit uncomfortable standing at the shrine and perhaps a little disturbed. The bronze placard along the side of the shrine reads, "Here stands the shrine of Dathramir." It's like, wait, we got Sith here in Blood Elf area? Fitting tribute to a noble elf. Let all who gaze on this monument remember his sacrifice against the scourge. Oh, okay, this is the king that got sacrificed. He's in the Sylvanas book quite a bit, especially like when she's a kid. He shows up at a couple of the parties and stuff. Definitely read the Sylvanas book before midnight if you're interested at all. It will make midnight better, I think. They kind of kill that guy off screen though. I have to look up the lore on that character.
Pretty sure killing him is like an after the fact lore thing they came up with, so you don't see it in any of the games.
Not even Warcraft 3?
Nope, I don't think he's even like shown and mentioned.
Yeah, he shows up at some, like the High Elves are like all about the parties, and Sylvanas's brother is like a singer. He's like not really fit for combat, but he's like a really gifted singer and musician. And the king shows up at some of his parties and stuff, and then later in the book when it gets past the Scourge arrival, they're like casually mention like, oh yeah, the king died, and it's like, oh, how did that happen? Would have been interested to find out a little bit more about that, but it's a long book though. I think it was like 16 hours on Audible.
Best book I've read was War Crimes.
I liked War Crimes a lot. I know a lot of people hate War Crimes, but I liked the elements of the trials. I just liked the alternate versions of like alternate timeline versions of some of the characters coming was a little bit weird, but I I liked it. I don't know, what would my favorite one be? The ones that I've still not read are all the like Day of the Dragon. I started Day of the Dragon way back in the day. The ones with like Ronin. That was a good book. The one where the mana bomb goes off in Theramore. What was that? Oh, that was the Jaina Proudmoore book. Not Tides of Darkness. What was it?
Tides of War.
Tides of War, yeah.
Tides of Water.
Tides of Water. Pretty much.
I know I'm one of those guys who just say like Garrosh did nothing wrong.
Garrosh, like, he has his moments, but like he's also really dumb a lot of times. Like it's like, dude. Like the fact that he got like really pissed off at Magatha for putting the poison on his blade that killed Karen, like that was good, but yeah, he's just too prideful, and like the further it goes, like the crazier he gets. I haven't seen it to its conclusion because I mean, I know how he dies to Thrall, but I didn't get far enough in that in the raids and stuff. I did all of Warlords of Draenor, but I didn't do the raiding and all that stuff, or dungeons, so I've just seen
you do know
parts of the cinematic.
Know how they do you know that they changed the story like partway through making them?
Like before, like during development, you mean?
Yeah, literally during development of Cataclysms, they changed their mind. It was like, if you do Stone Talon Cataclysm, that level designer literally missed a memo, so you get a whole different Garrosh, but you get some elements going into Mists of Pandaria where some of the old story goes through, so it makes things seem a little flip-floppy, because he was supposed to be like really good, and they decided to make him really bad.
Oh yeah. No, I haven't noticed that. I'll have to check that out. The Cataclysm playthrough on my channel is like insane, because like I mean, like, it's gonna just take so long, because I told myself I want to do all of the reworked zones as part of the playthrough, so I'm gonna have to turn off experience and like just live in Eastern Kingdoms and Kalamdor forever before I even get to the expansion. So that's like the most intimidating expansion to try to play through.
You can always just like do classic forever until it gets up to that point, and to do the stories that way.
Oh, I don't think 25th anniversary is gonna progress past Lich King. I think it's gonna go right into Classic Plus, probably, or they'll stop it at Lich King for good when it's at its peak, kind of.
And I don't think Mob's gonna progress any.
Yeah, it's I mean, I haven't played a WoW expansion I like all of them, just because I like the world so much. Azeroth is kind of the main character for me, so it's just like more areas to explore, but I will say, like, I think it hit its peak at Wrath of the Lich King as far as like vibe and stuff. I don't know though. Maybe even Burning Crusade was. I might feel like that's the peak, kind of.
I don't know how far Classic is gonna go. Like if it's gonna go past Mob or WoD or Legion. I bet you they just keep going all the way. But I know Anniversary is supposed to go however far Classic went through, because they said every few years they want to like reset progression realms going.
Everything I've heard.
Anniversary was the first, second thing.
everything I've heard from like rumors and stuff has said that they're not going to do Warlords of Draenor Classic. The Pandaria has died off quick enough that they feel like it's not worth their time, and the public just doesn't seem to want Warlords of Draenor Classic. But it's all rumors. But
That's what I heard about, like, going to MOP, though, and going to Cataclysm. I feel like they're just gonna keep going.
I feel like there's
Especially
still
since all
a,
that stuff's in the game, they just basically put level caps on stuff. Because that code's still just in the main game.
I don't really like feel the big gap between the two, but I feel like publicly, like, people's opinion of MOP versus WAD is like light years different. Like, a lot of people still really like, I mean, at the time everybody was pissed off about pandas even existing, but like the actual experience of going through it and stuff, it seems like there's still like a lot of fond memories of MOP, where pretty much across the board you don't hear people reminiscing about anything good about Warlords of Draenor. I had fun doing like all the base building, like the garrison, and I thought the areas were cool, but unfortunately I was playing through it with like playing solo, like trying to do lore master, but also not reading like any of the quests because I wasn't invested in the lore as much. So I need to do a
As long as they
playthrough.
don't do Dragonflight.
I want them to do BFA. Like, that's the only one I want them to do, because that's the expansion I just completely missed.
That's of the retail expansions on my channel, that's the one I'm like furthest along in, because I've got my characters are both around like level 50 or so on both sides, and I don't see anything wrong with that expansion at all. It seems great to me. Like, I love the two starting areas. I don't know if it gets worse later or what, but I really like this, dude. Like the dinosaur area in the troll area is just like such a cool freaking environment, and if you like dinosaurs, you're gonna love it.
The things that messed up BFA for a lot of people, like, eventually got fixed, but got fixed too late, was the Azurite gear stuff and the island expeditions basically being mandatory.
Yeah, I did one of the island expeditions on the Horde character, but I mean, it was like a nice little side thing to do. But yeah, I guess I think so much of like the negativity that comes with this expansion versus that expansion is when people get just pretty much raid locked and they're like every week doing the same thing over and over. And I understand it's like, if you're playing the game at that time, that's all you really have to do, but like now it's like, you know, so many other things you could be doing that some of those problems might have fixed themselves just by time progressing.
That's one of the things I look forward to.
Borrowed power, though, is definitely a mistake that they learned the hard way. And that's what that Azurite stuff was.
Yeah, they admitted to it in BFA. They just said that it was too late by the time it was time to launch BFA. It's like, well, this worked in Legion, let's do it again. It was Azurite power. And they're like, oh no. And it took some time for them to fix that. And people already had an opinion on BFA.
Yeah. I think from what I've played of BFA, it's already worth the price of admission just for the areas that I've gone through.
It is the best looking expansion, in my opinion, like, without a doubt. And like, the story is okay, like, everywhere, but like, it looks so good, like the environment and everything.
And you said that one you have gone through that one, or is that one you've skipped?
I just missed it while I was live. I started like maybe for like the first few weeks, and I came in like the last few weeks. So like, if they do a classic version of it, so I could go through and play it like it was intended.
Yeah, I missed out on so much of them because like I got where was it? It was, yeah, I was really on top of things in Wrath of the Lich King, doing all the dungeons. I didn't get to raid, except for that version of Nax. I got like a pickup group halfway through, but the when I went to Cataclysm, I only did solo and I didn't do any dungeons. And from like that time on, my leveling group, which was like Gelders and another friend that's coming back to the game soon, they always like were day one pushing like really fast to get through things too quick, and I got left behind like every single time. So usually like when the new expansion would come out, I would be like trying to finish the one before that. So I missed a lot of it live, where I'd like own the expansion but like consciously not go into it, which probably was not a good idea.
Giver dead.
What is that?
The quest giver where I am is dead.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, there's a level 60 up here gink, and chat keeps talking about trying to get a group together to get him out of here.
What a dick. I'm surprised after that Scarab Lord thing where they had that one bottleneck character that basically messed up the quest for everybody, and they had to hot fix out. You would think they would have learned their lesson.
Probably takes a lot of time to retroactively go through that, to do that for every NPCs that's gonna bottleneck people.
Yeah. Classic Plus. That'll be when they get to that type of stuff, huh?
They go back to Classic Plus. I want shaman tanking. Like legitimate shaman tanking like they did in SOD.
Did you see that questionnaire that came out like this week about class changes for retail?
No.
I don't know. Blizzard knows my opinion on retail. I've voiced my concerns.
Well, they put out a questionnaire. I think it was for like Chile, but it had shaman taken as like one of the questions. Like they asked like what class changes you like or don't like. And had a
Dude,
whole list of them. One of them was shaman.
Gelders did it on our. Of course, we didn't get so far, but he did a shaman tank for our Horde LFG group with engineering. Tauren shaman tank, and he had like a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and it was working pretty well. I think we did through like Wailing Caverns or so.
In vanilla, they were made to like be the counterpart to paladins, and they were supposed to have tanking, but for some reasons I got cut like late enough that they can do some of it up until like mid-level range, and then their abilities stopped being able to do it, and they've been hinting at or asking and just gaslighting us for the whole time WoW's been out that we will eventually get shaman taken. People really thought we were gonna get it with some more good class changes for like armor stuff and abilities on the shamans, but then we didn't get it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be down for that.
Do you guys know who Touchpad Warrior is?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Is that a YouTuber?
He's a classic or retail WoW streamer.
I bet you've seen him, Peon. He's the ginger bearded guy that do a bunch of like reels.
Oh,
so
he does all the lore videos. Kind of looks like a Viking.
Yeah, kinda. So, you know, like the SOD guild he made, right?
If it's the guy I'm thinking of, I've only watched his lore videos, not his streaming videos.
I'll find the video. I got an honest reaction out of him with my character name. I know that you're live right now, Peon, so I'm not going to go into the lore behind the joke of it, but I will find you the video and I will send it to you.
Okay. Hold on one second. Yuki's here for a second. Oh. Yeah, this is the first time she's trying to play since the patch update, so all her crap is broken.
I'm actually gonna see if that character's still saved on my stuff.
Did you copy those folders across, the ones I told you? No.
Do you all just use CurseForge?
Yep.
Yeah, like the first day I actually copied the folders across from underbar classic, I think it was under era, to the TBC one, and then after that I updated CurseForge to search for the new install. But if you do it now, do you have to do that first step with the folders, or can you just let CurseForge find the install and know which add-ons you already have?
Mine automatically had BBC, and I went through, well, BBC, that's what it's called, on CurseForge. But I was just able to find the add-ons I wanted.
Oh, so you did have to,
Yeah,
like, you had to get all of them again then.
I don't have all of them. I have a very select few.
Yeah, because the way I did it, like, it did bring all of my add-ons over. Some of them were broken and I had to give up on them, but it at least did have my whole add-on list by copying. You basically copy the interface folder and the WTF folder. Keybinds are effed though if you were using Bartender. I believe they're still there if you were just using generic key binding.
Hey, Peon,
Yeah.
do you use TikTok?
I have it on my phone, but I don't really have an account.
Okay. I'm sending you the video where I made it. I got an honest reaction out of a streamer. Now I'm gonna look to see make sure I still have that character.
Yeah. Yeah, send it to me. Send it to me on Discord or whatever. I can click on it on my phone probably.
I sent it to you online.
Alright, I'll check it later. I think I might need to take like a 15-minute break or so. Yuki was gonna order Uber Eats, but it's all like 1 hour wait and stuff, so might go to the convenience store really quick. I'll probably just stay in group though. You guys gonna play more still?
Please.
Yeah, I'm still on. I'm just in a group to tag this quest person.
Cool.
And now I'm sending you the receipt for that character there, Peon.
Trying to think if I should end this stream here and restart when I come back, or edit it out later. That's always the quandary. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you in the chat there, Villainous. Got Gelders in the chat. All of mine except the rotations work now. Yeah, it's pretty much all fixed now. Hers is. She might need to do CurseForge. She hasn't scanned for Burning Crusade install, so she's probably playing with no add-ons right now, or she copied over the folders and then it botched them and she hasn't updated it. How's it going, Triggs? Sorry, I missed your message there earlier. I made it bigger and I still can't see it.
While you're on your little break there, Peon, watch that video and let me know what you think.
Alright, will do. Let's see, how long am I in right now? 2 hours? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to save myself the editing. I'm going to... I need to get on my rogue tonight too. I'm probably going to end this one here. I'm going to take care of her, and then I'll come back probably on the rogue. Oh wait, do we have server downtime today?
What day is it?
No, on Tuesday.
Well, I saw on the patch thing it says Saturday.
Oh, they changed that since I've been playing.
Saturday at
It was
7 a.m.
Saturday too.
Is it still Saturday 7 a.m.?
Yeah, that wasn't up there like 12 hours ago when I started.
Yeah, it's like every day recently, man. Which, let's see, that is in, for me.
Maybe they're adding layers to the Draenei and Blood Elf zones, because yesterday when they did that, it was sketchy to get my Draenei back online.
Aren't they also reducing the price of the PvP gear?
They are. Forgot about that.
Reducing the price?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
you mean? Tell me, I need to know.
What is that?
They were going to drop the price of all the PvP gear to make it easier for people to get into arenas.
Yeah, I think it's pretty drastically reduced too.
Do we know when that's supposed to go live so I don't waste my stuff on my...
I think it was the next update, which would be today. Probably after it comes back up. Yeah, it looks like it's the server is going down in about 1 hour from now, 1 hour and 8 minutes. So I'm probably gonna log out here. If retail is still up, I might get on retail, play my rogue since I'm at 40. Need to get him to 80 before midnight, but should be pretty easy.
I need to get to 60 before the portal opens.
Yeah, dude, you should join our guild as well. Got a bunch of PvPers in our guild. They're always in PvP. Of course, it's not a PvP server though, but it'd be cool to have more people to play with. Or if you just want to have your warlock alt here to hang out, I'll probably have a character at every single level pretty much going forward. So I've got one character of every class for Classic now, and 2 shamans because there's just an uneven number of classes. Cool, well, I'm going to drop the call. You guys can hang out if you want. I'm going to close out the show and then take her to go get some food really quick.
And I'm going to wander around Orgrimmar on Crusader Strike for a second.
Cool. All right, well, nice to finally chat with you, Grandma Collins. Let's do this more often.
Of course. See you later.
Yeah, see you later. I still feel like I want to call you Moose, Nora.
That's it is what it is.
I think it's something to do with a Canadian connection. It just like, you feel like Moose to me, you know? We'll stick with Moose,
It
I
is
think.
just Moose in disguise.
Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.
Yeah, you have a good one, Peon.
Alright, cool. So, as I said, we're gonna go take a break, which unfortunately it looks like the Classic server is going down. It's only a 1 hour outage though, so might get to play later. Maybe Yuki can actually make a Blood Elf, which would be cool. I'm going to go make sure that she has food, and yeah, maybe we'll do some retail after. Probably be like an hour or so, I would say. Maybe a little bit later, but yeah, Blood Elf is already fun. Enjoying the Paladin. Once I got that extra button to press with the Judgment, everything got a lot cooler. So yeah, let's go ahead and close this one out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Rocking the Horde cap. Don't forget, we do have a Horde hat. We just haven't been wearing it a lot recently. I'm a man of many hats. A peon of many hats. But don't pee on your hats. Okay, we're gonna end the show there. That was a bad ending. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one.